Hello, Kachurites. Is I back with another video. Turns out we have a Twitter teaser trailer been released for Godzilla vs. Kong, and it's just some new stuff. So I thought we should check it out. And so let's flip over to the compare screen and let's down. All right, so it opens on a shot of the little girl. This looks like it's probably the scene where she's Kong's on we saw in the trailer where she's talking to Kong and Kong down on the boat. You see her break coming out of the rain. Kong's tackled, so there's obviously him on the boat. So he's probably getting a little restless on the boat. Probably the opening of the scene. We need Kong. The world needs Kong. So we got the little touch stuff. Ooh, wow, wow. See here. She's the only one he'll communicate with. We get the typical shot of what we've seen before of Godzilla swimming through the water and taking out some boats. Boom. Then we get a little something new here. So obviously we got Kong where he pours into the water. Godzilla comes up. And what we do, so now we kind of get a little idea of what happens here, because obviously we get some more parts of the scene. Is when he hits it, the boat flips upside down. Kong is now underwater, chained to the boat. So that's an interesting. So he's technically drowning. So somehow Kong needs to right himself there. So we know that hit's going to cause them. So that's not the part that. Of course, we get another establishing shot of Godzilla climbing on the boat, the Kong punch. Boom. So we get this awesome shot of Godzilla's close up of Godzilla's atomic breath. You see the blue glowing eyes, the dorsals are lit up. You see the blue. So they really playing into the with the last movie was we've seen there's been an evolution in the way they're doing it. Making sequels kind of keep changing the way the animals act. The first one, it was just the spines would do that slow light up, and then he would flare it out. Then in the second movie, they made a lot more emphasis on bioelectrics. I'm trying to remember the term there. Like animals that can create lights. Usually, you see it in ocean animals. So they put up in that. So we got the glowing eyes, glowing dorsal fin. We got glowing. His whole neck is glowing there. I guess maybe through the gills, I would assume. But look at that shot. Look at the beauty of it. And again, nice tail swipe. So we're getting a lot more Godzilla action. So Godzilla knocks him on his butt. Of everything, I think this is probably the weakest CGI part I've seen yet of anything for this movie. Because the CGI looks for this movie has looked very, very good. And this is, hopefully maybe this isn't a full scene. Maybe, based on what we're about to see in a second here, I'm pretty sure this. Kong's down on the ground. You got the people here standing here, and they definitely see their superpose there. But you get the little girl using the sign language, telling them to be careful. Once again, setting the fact that King Kong is the baby face in the movie. Got the little girl because he's connected to the little death girl, so you gotta feel sorry for Kong because she's rooting for Kong. Bloody hell. We got Bobby Millie, whatever her name is, on our side, huh? What about our chick? We got a chick too. She got a little older now, so I guess she don't count no more. So you see Kong getting, see, now we're getting back to good CGI. Angry Kong looks good. Those pump fuzz. Some more fight scenes. This is really cool. So you're kind of seeing the scene from inside the windows of like a skyscraper of them fighting. You got Kong there. There's this Godzilla spike axe. Once again, we've seen this one before. The explosion, where it looked what looked maybe Mecha Godzilla flying over. Then we get the scene of where Kong breaks his shackles. So we know he was shackled. The boat went upside down. So somehow he righted the boat and was able to break the shackles. We see Godzilla swimming towards him when he was on the boat. I think that's leading up to the one scene. We see Kong do a jump. And it looks like he lands on the, so it looks like he jumps from one boat to the aircraft carrier. So you see the magic. So this trailer is kind of giving away a lot of the stuff that the kind of disguised. Because kind of made it look like they were fighting on the boat that Kong was shackled on. Kind of made it look like when Kong did the leap, it was the dodge Godzilla, because we saw the scene where Godzilla shoots the atomic breath straight up from underwater, and we saw Kong jumping, so we thought that's what he was jumping from. Looks like that scene is actually Kong was jumping from one boat to another boat to the aircraft carrier, to where Godzilla's going to crawl up, and that's where they're going to do the punch scene, and where Godzilla, and we see Kong pushes him in the water. So it looks like we're going to get. Well, we know there's a slap too, so we know there's a punch and a slap, and we know there's a body block. So all on boats. So do they fight on multiple boats? You think they'd all be on one boat? Because when Godzilla does that slap, you must think it must look like Kong falls off the boat. But a lot more extra, so we get a little more stuff here, more Godzilla themed. Guess kind of give Godzilla some more offense finally, since that was a big problem in the first one. It seemed to be super much all Kong sided. We've seen the tail swipe. We've seen Godzilla flip him upside down. What do we got now? About a month and a half now? Can't wait. Godzilla better kick that monkey's ass. But that's our latest little teaser trailer breakdown, as we can see. So we have some extra new stuff there. More continuations of some of the scenes that we've already seen, just with a little more added on to them. So we kind of see what happens in the scenes that the trailer initially tried to guise. But looking good, looking awesome. Like I said, the CGI for the most part looks extremely awesome in this. Like I said, the only thing that kind of looked wonky was like the people standing next to Kong when he was knocked down. That's like in the middle of the fight, and the little girl's going to do her thing, and it's going to wake him up and make him jump up and go fight again. That's probably going to give Kong his, Hulk Hogan push, where Hulk Hogan hulks up, whatever. But looking good. I wonder if I mean, it's only a month and a half, so I wouldn't think they'd give us too much more looks at this movie. I mean, put out another trailer, actually. I mean, this is like a little bit teaser trailer, whatever. So I don't know how much more looks we'll get on this before it comes out, since it's so close to coming out. But I'll be keeping my eye out for more and more as we're waiting and going, and see if maybe if they're gonna officially let the cat out of the bag that Mecha Godzilla's in it. Even, I mean, there's all kinds of warning signs out there that it is. I mean, there's some stuff in the trailers that were disguised in there, and there's some action figure post pictures that came out a while back as well that I avoided at the time. I've now checked it out because I've seen people talk about Mechagodzilla in the trailer. I spotted the things that look like Mechagodzilla as well. So, I mean, that is a reality. How in the world, in this world, does people come up with a Mechagodzilla? I don't know. But we'll see. Till next time, Thorough out. There it is.